doing wonderful whenever you are watching today's video. This video is going to be my July monthly favorites. Every month I am shocked that the month is already over. I can't believe we have already completed 7 months of the year. I feel like this summer has flown by so fast. I work at a school and we have like 2.5 weeks left until we return, or until the students return, and that's just crazy. I can't believe it, but I'm excited to show you guys the items that I have been loving this month. And today I wore some extra long press-on nails. Hopefully I can do a lot of long nail tapping with the items today, and hopefully it is extra tingly. Let me do some mic scratching. I personally am not a huge fan of mic scratching, but let me know if you guys like it, and then I could do a video of triggers on the microphone in the future if you guys like that. But I'm going to jump in. The first product is a summer necessity. These are oil absorbing sheets. And they are green tea. So they don't really smell like green tea, but they have a green color to them. Sorry about the ones that are folded up all willy-nilly. They just look like thin sheets of paper. I bought this version, this brand. I believe it's Teen Tour. I don't know. I just found this on Amazon, and it was a pack of like 10 or 12 of these little boxes, and I think it was like $8 for all of them. I used to buy oil absorbing sheets from either the Neutrogena brand or the Walmart brand, but they got super expensive. Those brands are like $5 for one pack of 100 oil absorbing sheets, and that's just crazy. So if you need oil absorbing sheets, definitely check out Amazon. But I am definitely an oily girl in the summertime mostly, but basically any time of year aside from the true winter months, my skin gets oily. So from like March until early October, these are a must-have, and it's been especially hot out this July, so I have used many of these. I keep some in my car, in my work bag, and in the purse that I carry around anywhere besides work. I have a separate purse and a work bag, and I have these everywhere because they are necessary for me. And then I have one other makeup related product. I wouldn't really consider those makeup, more of like a skincare product, but this is the one makeup related product that I have. I got this for Christmas from my sister-in-law. It is the Essence Volume Booster Lash Primer. And it is supposed to give super volume with super fruits. So basically, this looks like a mascara, but it is is all white, and you basically apply this to your eyelashes. Apply this to your eyelashes before you put on your mascara. Before you put on your mascara, and it just primes your eyelashes and helps to give more volume. I started using this a little over halfway through the month, so I haven't used this a ton, but I probably used it like 10 days, maybe 12 days out of the month, and I noticed that my eyelashes were nice and separated, and they looked natural but voluminous, which I really like. I don't want it to look like spider legs on my eyelashes, but I definitely want that definition for my eyelashes, and I feel like it's not a step that you have to do by any means, but it's a good addition if you want to give just a little bit of extra volume to your eyelashes. Also, I forgot to say that one of my favorites has been press-on nails. If you watch my videos regularly, you might have noticed that I have been wearing press-on nails more often than when I wear my Gel X nails. At the start of my channel, I did my nails often, and I would use the Gel X clear nails, and then I would paint my nails with gel nail polish. But my nails were getting a lot of damage, more damage than I'm okay with. So I've been trying to grow out my nails and file them down to get rid of any of the damaged parts of my nails. So my natural nails are really, really short right now, just to try to let them grow out. That way I can grow them out more nicely and try to keep them healthier. But I've been using a lot of press-on nails to still give you guys fun tapping sounds and good quality ASMR, and honestly I have been absolutely loving it. I've been loving switching out my nails. It's honestly easier than doing my nails. It's a lot less time consuming, and I'm definitely excited for when my nails are back to a healthier point where I can do my nails. But it has been fun to wear lots of different press-on nails until then. Now, the next item, I am 98% positive that I showed this in my June favorites, but I have still been loving this jumbo hair clip that I got from Target. I love having my hair off of my neck and out of my face, so I constantly have my hair clipped up when I'm at home, and this is the only hair clip that I own that fits all of my hair into it. My hair is not super thick. It's like decently thick, but it's the longest that I have had it in a while, and just the length alone makes it hard to fit into a hair clip. So I've been loving being able to fit it into this hair clip. But I also have another hair clip that I've been loving. I found this at Dollar Tree, and blue is my favorite color. So I've been loving just the design of this one, and usually if I am using this hair clip, I am only clipping up half of my hair. I'll do a half up, half down hairstyle with this hair clip, and I just think it is so cute. But it's also a good size comparison. You can see how much larger the white one is, and yeah, so I've been loving both of those, and just in general I've been loving to have my hair up and out of my face, which is why in most of my videos recently my hair has been in a ponytail. Speaking of hair, I have a couple of other hair products to show you guys. This month we had the Amazon Prime Day sales. The Amazon Prime Day sales. And I needed a new shampoo and conditioner. So I decided I was going to try the Heritage brand by Mindy McKnight. If you are unfamiliar with Mindy, she used to do hair styling videos on her daughters on the channel Cute Girl Hairstyles. And that was honestly how I learned to do my hair. I learned so many hairstyles from her. I know that she still makes content, but it's a little bit different than it was when I was growing up. She used to have her daughters sit on the kitchen counter, or not the kitchen counter, the bathroom counter, and she would do their hair and just do tutorials on how to do it. So I've grown up with that family, and I've been watching them all for, I think I started watching them when I was 11 years old, so 15 years now, which is crazy. But I've never tried any of her hair products, so I wanted to try some shampoo and conditioner, and I have been loving it. This is the Length Check Biotin Infused Shampoo. It says it gently cleanses and helps hair feel stronger for longer, thicker hair. It also smells really nice. I really like how my hair feels after I get out of the shower. It smells good. My husband said that it smells good, which I think that in the almost 5 years that I've known my husband, I don't think he has ever complimented how my hair smells. So that was a great sign that it smells good. Yeah, it just feels good. It feels smooth. I can't say that my hair feels stronger or longer, considering I've only been using it for 3 weeks now. But I have been loving it regardless. This is the Length Check Biotin Infused Conditioner. But I think that I will definitely keep up with her brand when it comes to shampoo and conditioner, because the longer my hair gets, the more breakage that I have. So anything that I can use to keep my hair feeling soft and healthy, I definitely need to do that, because I have not been taking the best care of it up until now. So if I want to keep growing it out, I need to make sure to prioritize the health of my hair. And then I have one more hair product, which I also believe that I showed this in my June favorites. This is the OGX Renewing Plus Argan Oil of Morocco, the Weightless Dry Oil Mist. I talked about this before. It is an oil spray that you just, let's see, you just spritz it into your hair and comb it out, and it leaves your hair nice and shiny looking. It smells incredible, and I love how easy it is because it has the spray nozzle. I will usually just put my hairbrush, like pretend this hand is my hairbrush. I will put the paddle on that side and just spritz it through my hair and brush it out. And my hair smells good, it feels good, and I feel like it just keeps it less frizzy, and yeah, I love it, and I would highly recommend all of those hair products. Now I have two body care items. I have two body care items, which you will probably not be surprised that it is from the Bath & Body Works Disney collection. I have been using the Moana body wash, and oh my gosh, this smells so good. The scent notes are lush green palms, plumeria breeze, and coconut water. I made my husband smell this one day because I was like, what does this smell like? And the conclusion that I came to was that it smells like fruit snacks or fruit gummies, any sort of like chewy, fruity gummy. And it also smells like grape juice or like wine. I actually personally don't drink, so I'm not super familiar with what wines smell like, but I get the tiniest hint of like a fruity alcoholic beverage, or I guess it doesn't have to be an alcoholic beverage, it could be a mocktail, but that kind of like fruity smell is what this reminds me of. So it smells like something you could eat, even though you definitely should not be consuming that. It smells so good that it just makes you want to have something that would taste like this. I hope that makes sense and doesn't sound too strange. But it smells so good. I was using the Ariel body wash before this one, and when I ran out of that one, I knew that I wanted to use this one next. And then I've been using a lotion from the collection. This is the Jasmine Body Cream, and this is definitely one of my top two favorites out of this collection. These two scents might actually be my two favorites, the Moana and Jasmine. The jasmine fragrance notes are sparkling jasmine flower, jeweled currants, and soft woods. There's nothing special about the formula that I noticed. I feel like all of the Bath & Body Works hand creams or body creams have the same formula, but it's more about the smell. It smells so fresh and clean, but also like plants. Like if you walked through a rainforest, that's kind of the vibe that this gives me. I don't remember how I described list or something similar in the haul video as well. But I just love it. It's such a fresh scent, and I could use that scent all year round. Now, that was everything when it comes to the beauty category of my favorites for July. But I have a couple of other categories that I wanted to talk about, some of my favorites. The first category is going to be some craft projects that I worked on this month. I realized that I have done a lot of crafts recently. I don't know if it's just because with it being so hot outside, I don't really want to go outside and do anything. So I've been trying to come up with things to do at home. I don't know if it's that or just like out of boredom. I've been doing crafts. I don't know, but I've been loving it. So I have just a couple of items to show you guys. The first two are these flowers. I showed you guys the packaging for these in a video either late June or early July when my family went to South Dakota for our family vacation. My husband and I picked out these flowers. I don't really know how to tap on them. These are kind of fragile. But we picked these out at a random shop, and we thought that it could be fun to make them together. So basically, they come on a sheet of this thin wood, and you pop them out of the sheet, and then you attach them together using only the wood. So if you can see, the wood pieces kind of slide into each other and connect, and then on the ends the flowers slide onto a little peg and just sit on there. These little bumblebees are stuck on here with some double-sided tape, but that was the only thing that needed any sort of tape or glue or anything like that. And then even the little pot that the flower is sitting in is made out of cardboard. So I created this one. And then my husband did the other one. I believe mine was chamomile, and his were like peonies, maybe. I don't know. I could be wrong, but he created this one. His was much more complicated than mine because each of these pieces were separate, and he had to slide each individual one on there. He definitely got the more complex version, but we made these, and we were watching some Disney movies. I believe we watched Minutemen and something else. Minutemen, and then I don't know, but I think we watched 2 different movies while we created those, and it was challenging, but at the same time it was really rewarding to complete them, and I just thought it was such a cool craft, like so awesome, and I would definitely make more of those. I'm not sure if my husband would make more of them, but I definitely would. And then the next craft that I spent many days making were these bedazzled coasters. These are the diamond art coasters, and my mom got me these for my birthday. So I spent many days making each of these. I think I'm going to do a full video dedicated to these coasters where I kind of trace the designs and talk about the different shapes that we can see in the sky, the sun, the water. I just feel like that would be really satisfying. So I placed each individual rhinestone on all of these, and it took more time than I expected. It probably took 30 minutes to an hour to complete each of these. So I worked on them over many days, and it was so fun, so relaxing. I would love to make more of these, but I just don't know what I would do with that many coasters. Maybe I could give them to people. I could pick out coasters that match, like my sister's living room or my mom's office or something, and decorate them and then give them to them as a gift. That could be fun. And then a similar but different project that I just did recently. I'll talk about it and then I'll show it. I have, obviously, if you've followed my channel, I have been doing so much rhinestone items. I love to bedazzle anything I can get my hands on. So I feel like I don't even know what else to bedazzle at this point. But I was on Pinterest and I saw people making canvas art, but instead of painting on the canvas, they use rhinestones on the canvas. So I made some canvas art out of rhinestones. I've talked about it before. I am a Disney adult. I love Disney. My necklace is Disney. My shirt is Disney. I have no shame in admitting that I am a full-fledged Disney adult. So when I thought about doing this project, I thought it would be really cute to make a Walt Disney themed rhinestone art. So I started with the castle. I actually started with the blue rhinestones, and then I added the silver for the main base of the castle. And then I added the arch on top. And then I did the Walt Disney name at the bottom. But then I thought that it kind of was lacking, so I wanted to make a frame for it. So I put black rhinestones all the way around, all four sides. My husband said I should have done blue, and I do agree. I think that a blue outline around the sides would have, like, what's the word I'm looking for? It would have gone better with the front. What is the word that I'm looking for? Correlated, maybe. It would have correlated better with the front. I don't know. But I'm still content with the black. I don't even know if I would have had enough blue rhinestones to do all four sides. So I'm happy that I just did the black. whenever it came out, however long ago, and I honestly didn't expect to enjoy it. But then I just kind of, you fall in love with the characters, you want to know more about their stories. So I kept watching, and I watched season 2. So I was really excited when the 3rd season came out. I love to go back and rewatch shows. That way, when I watch the new season, I remember what was going on. So I rewatched season 2, and then I watched season 3, and it was just fun. It's so chaotic, and I love it. I enjoy it. I actually watched that while I was making the diamond art coasters, so those two go hand in hand as my favorites this month. And then the other thing that I've been watching religiously has been Ryan Trahan and Haley's journey across the 50 states. If you didn't watch, if you don't know who Ryan Trahan is, he's a lifestyle YouTuber, and he does challenges similar to like Mr. Beast, but I feel like Ryan's are so wholesome. And I love Haley's content. I watch her book videos. I love anything that she talks about that is faith related. I just love the two of them. I have watched them since before they were married. I think I've watched them since they started dating. And they are right around my age. Ryan is a little bit older than me, and I believe Haley is a year or two younger than me, if I'm not mistaken. So it feels like you're watching friends, like you're just watching people around your age do incredible things. And they were on a mission to go to all 50 states to raise money for St. Jude, which was incredible. Their goal was to raise $1 million, and they raised, like, as of today, I'm recording this video early, and as of today, they are close to $11 million raised for St. Jude, which is crazy. Their goal was $1 million, and they have much surpassed that. So it's been really inspiring to watch their journey and just to see the different Airbnbs they're staying in, see them overcome their challenges that they've faced. It's been so awesome. If you didn't watch it, you definitely should. Look up Ryan Trahan and go back and watch it. It was so wholesome. It was so awesome to watch, and it just made my day every day when I would watch it. And then the last category of favorites is the music that I've been listening to. I kind of went down a rabbit hole of music. I had the song Ordinary stuck in my head by Alex Warren. I'm sure that you've heard it. It was viral on TikTok and YouTube Shorts. Like, you've probably heard that song. So for some reason it got stuck in my head one day. So I started listening to that song, and then that led me to listening to Burning Down, which is also by Alex Warren, but I've been loving the version that features Joe Jonas. So I've loved both of those songs, and then listening to Joe Jonas made me want to listen to the Jonas Brothers. So I've been listening to the 4 songs that they released on their Greetings from Your Hometown album. Right now they only have 4 songs available, which are I Can't Lose, Love Me to Heaven, No Time to Talk, and Slow Motion. I would say Love Me to Heaven is probably my favorite. Yeah, I think so, but No Time to Talk is also really fun. And then because of the Jonas Brothers, I was going back and listening to their song that they released for the Disneyland 70th birthday celebration, which is called Celebrate Happy. And it's just such a fun, upbeat song, and it definitely has the Jonas Brothers vibe, but also the Disney vibe, so it just makes me happy and brings me joy. So all of those songs I put onto a playlist, and I would just listen to those because they all just made me happy, and I felt like they kind of fit together onto a playlist. So I've been loving those songs recently, and I think that that is it. I can't think of anything else other than just loving ASMR as per usual. Yeah, so that was all of my July favorites. I am so sorry for all of the background noise, as I can hear a car driving by right now. It's like 3:30 in the afternoon. Oh no, it's 4:30 in the afternoon on a Monday. So people are trying to get home from work, and it is loud. But I don't have any other time to record this video before uploading it this week. So I hope that you can forgive me for all of the loud noise, and I hope that the nails brought some extra tingles for this video. Let me know if you guys liked it. If you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up down below, and I hope you will subscribe and stick around for future videos. But until then, I hope that you have a great rest of your day or night, and I will see you guys next time.